Hello, everyone. My name is Emily DiCrescenzo, and we're going to go a bit into my educational technology philosophy. So, quick introduction: I just graduated from SUNY Oneonta with my bachelor's in childhood education and a concentration in math. Over the years, I've gained valuable experience as a ski instructor, camp unit lead, and most recently through my student teaching experience in a second and fifth grade mathematics classroom. These experiences have shaped who I am as an educator, and the purpose of me making this video is to share my teaching philosophy, especially how I integrate educational technology and values into my classroom. So, some beliefs and values I have is that I believe that technology is a very powerful tool that can be used in the classroom, but it's important to realize and acknowledge how easily technology can be misused. So, it's important for me as a teacher to take the time and reflect on the educational value of the online resources that I use in my classroom. I believe that pairing it correctly, educational technology can help students enhance their learning by tapping into their natural curiosity and allowing them to be creative. So, some teaching methods and strategies I have with technology. I use a mix of visual, hands on, and logical strategies to support different learning styles. An example would be while teaching a math unit, I might use virtual manipulatives, digital whiteboards for group brainstorming, or interactive games for skill review. So, what I showed is a screenshot of Amplify, which is an online website that I use, and it's interactive, and you can use the fraction bars up on the whiteboard while the students are using their actual physical fraction bars. And then I just grabbed another screenshot of an example of that, which would be taking values that equal each other. So 1/2 equals 4 1/8. Continued strategies. I believe that a student centered approach is very important in my classroom. So, one way that I reflect this is I offer my students choice when it comes to demonstrating their understanding. So, I come up with projects where at the end of units, students are given a couple different pre approved tools and projects that they can do to show their understanding. So, some digital tools I've used is Canva, Google Slides, Flipgrid, to just create a project that showcases their learning in a format that allows them to share their strengths. This approach not only increases their engagement, but also fosters independence, creativity, and a sense of ownership in their own educational journey. The classroom environment and inclusivity supported by technology. In my classroom, I strive to make it a kind, safe, and inclusive learning environment. Integrating technology allows me to further my inclusivity, whether that is adding closed captions to the videos that I make or the videos that I play in my classroom, and then as well as having the option of verbal screen readers on any online platforms that I assign to my students to work on by themselves. I also use online platforms like Padlet and Pear Deck to help shy or hesitant students contribute their ideas in nonverbal ways, making participation more equitable. Pear Deck is really interesting because it allows students to answer and show work to problems, and then the teacher is able to pull up the answers anonymously and show off student work. They At the end of the lesson, the teacher can get an email with which student submitted what work, so the students feel anonymous to their peers, but the teacher gets to see who submitted what and who needs help with what. The conclusion: to summarize, my educational philosophy centers on student connection, creativity, and inclusivity, with technology serving as a bridge to strengthen learning. I believe every child deserves to feel seen, heard, and valued in the classroom. Teaching is not just my profession, it's my passion, so I'm dedicated to creating spaces where students thrive, ask questions, and leave each day feeling a little bit more confident in themselves. And then lastly, I've added my references so you're able to link and see them. Thank you.